Come on in, y'all. Come on in. What better day to talk to y'all? It's snowing outside. Well, it snowed. An ice storm and everything yesterday. Your girl been going through something. Listen, get yourself, pause this for a moment. Get yourself a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, and we gonna talk. We gonna talk. This is real talk, okay? Real talk, because your girl been going through some things. Y'all know when last year, the end of last year, I was like, I'm starting a podcast. I'm gonna come on here. I'm gonna talk to y'all every Tuesday. I'm gonna drop an episode. It started off good, but then it faded quickly. You know why? No one told me. Nobody told me about the grief that I would feel when closing my business. Nobody told me, y'all. So here it is. I knew that I was supposed to close it, and I felt relief. And I'm like, okay, all right, good, finally. Like everything that I wrote, like in my journal and all of that about being 50, no longer doing this on my feet all day long. I was like, it came to pass. It came to fruition. But nobody told me about the grief, y'all. Nobody told me. And the thing is, I was sitting there like, but I already won. I built it. I sustained it. But now that it's over, like, I didn't realize at the time, but I was grieving. I was like, am I depressed? Like, I'm not a depressed kind of person. I can sit here and talk to you. We be cracking up, okay? Me being me and my kids, my husband, go on social media, I'm scrolling, steady cracking up. But then it was still something that felt like, I don't know. Like, I think I am sad. I think I'm grieving. And then I had to come to the realization that this is a real thing. I was grieving the closing, not the loss, but the closing of my business. I didn't know that it was going to feel this way. And when you get quiet and you sit still, then God begins to reveal things to you. I mean, even down to things that you carry that's not yours, things that you carry but you were too busy to deal with. I remember my cousin, his girlfriend, I was saying that I wanted to go to therapy. I never been. Everybody been. Tell me about it. And she was like, well, why don't you go? And I was like, girl, I'm too busy. I am when I say too busy, I was short staff and everything, right? I was working like I was 5 people. Okay. Seriously, I was. And I was like, no, I said, I know that when you go to therapy, you need time to really sit down and unpack. And I ain't got time to be unpacking nothing right now. And she was like, okay, I can respect that. I see that. And so that's why once everything stopped, the adrenaline slowed down, because you are working on adrenaline when you have a successful business at times, especially when you are, like I said, short staffed and you got to do a lot of things yourself. Because I was an employee of the business too. Although I owned it, I was an employee, and I'm gonna say I was the number one employee, the hardest working one. But you tend to be when it's yours. But when you slow down and people ain't pulling on you, people aren't, well, not people, but you are no longer producing. I was like, wait a minute now. Wait. Who am I? I equated my production, producing things, to my worth. And that's what had me down, because I started feeling like I ain't worth nothing. I'm serious, y'all. I know that sounds crazy, but I know better than that. But still, the feeling was coming about. And I was like, wait, why? Why do I feel like this? And so then I started questioning, well, should you have just pushed through and continued to be tired because you were successful? You left on top. Then I'm like, no, but leaving on top is the better thing to do. Then there's so many other things in the world that you want to do. But nowadays, a lot of people just don't want to work and don't have the skill set. And I'm like, do I keep it open just so people could keep getting beautiful, good tasting cakes? Or do I do what I want to do? Because I told y'all the passion started leaving. Oh, that passion was like right out the door. And I feel like that was God. I really do, because he's the one that puts the passions in us. And now I'm learning that that season is over. That assignment was over. It opened my eyes to a lot. I'm not the same person I was when I first opened the business. It grew me. It built me up. It taught me so much. It taught me a lot, and so a lot of things are gone now, though, like the community that was built, the camaraderie with the people, the connections, you know, um, that was one of my sanctuaries. Oh, my building was one of my sanctuaries. That was my place of prayer, my place of friendship, my place of creativity. Although I can still go out and create other places, but it has so many memories. 12 years of my life. And in that 12 years, I told you I would do 18-hour days. And I know that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. So now that it just came to a halt, boom, suddenly I'm just like, oh my God, who am I now? And so I had to come to the realization that it is in darkness, because it kind of felt like it, but it's transition. The Lord is transitioning me. And another struggle that popped up, I told you I was going through some things, okay? So I got one after the other. The other thing that popped up was just letting go of something good, but not knowing what it's going to be replaced with. That's that's hard for me, because I'm one of those people that I like to have my T's crossed, my I's dotted. I want to know where I'm going, what time, what I want a blueprint of everything. But this is a season that I have to walk by faith and not by sight. It's impossible to please God without faith. And so I got to walk by faith, and so I'm learning that. And I'm like, Lord, I'm so grateful that he's gracious with me and patient with me. So I don't have another thing right this moment that I know I want to do. That's like that passion. There's some things I want to do, but I'm talking about that deep passion. Passion, man, that thing wake you up in the morning. That's that thing that keep you up all night long to get a thing done because you love it so much. And what I did was, before I closed the shop, right before the closing, right, I said, all right, I'm gonna start the Philly Kick Lady Academy. And so the person that was putting it all together for me, she was like, well, do you want to wait until you transition out and then give yourself some time to rest? And I said, no, girl, let's start it now, because soon as I leave, I want to be on it like this. I want to be on it like this. And that's what I did. And that was the wrong thing to do, because I didn't give myself time to rest. I didn't give myself time to settle. And then I started it right. It started off good. And then I didn't want to show up on Tuesdays. I did. But I was praying, Lord, please, please, please don't let these people show up. And one by one, they did stop showing up. And I was happy. I was happy. And then I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to do this podcast about transitioning. It was just like boom, boom, boom. Because my nervous system, y'all, was so used to doing it. My nervous system was so used to just boom, 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 boom. You just go, 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 go. And so now, child, rest is looking a little weird to me, okay? Because I don't know how to do it. And so I'll be sitting there and I will feel guilty, because I'm like, all right, I'm sitting on this couch. I don't have nothing to do. You know what? Let me read. Let me write this book. Let me do this. Let me write out my plans for, 2026. And even in that, I'm always that kind of person. I have a journal and I write the vision. I make it plain. But do y'all know, for 2026, I could not come up with anything. This was the first year. I said, what is wrong with me? Is it perimenopause? Is it this? Is that? I try to blame it. Is it burnout? Is it? No. It's the Lord saying, girl, I need you to have several. When I say several seats, sit down, relax your mind, relax your body, rejuvenate yourself, listen and hear from me, come a little closer. And so now I practice relaxing. I do. And so that's why I thought I was depressed because, like I said, my nervous system, like, girl, we are used to going. What are you doing? Why are we sitting so long? Why we ain't doing nothing? We just sitting here. We just around the house. And mind you, it's peaceful around this house. I love it. I don't be like, oh my God, I want to go outside. No. But I just be like, get a little anxious sometimes, like, okay. And like I said, feeling guilty. And so I would pray, like, Lord, what's going on? My husband say, babe, I want you to rest. I want you to sit down before you do anything else. Sit down at least 6 months to a year. Okay. And I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, I need you to relax and just, woosah. And then the next thing will come. And I say, okay, all right. But then I couldn't. Right. And so then I said to my pastor, I said, listen, I want to help out much more in the church because now I'm thinking I should be doing much more in the church now that I don't have this business. It's not taking up my time. I could go on and y'all got my time now. So I went, we had an in-person meeting, right? And I said, yeah, I want to help, but I don't know if I really, and he said, listen, he said, I prayed about this meeting. I prayed for you. And the Lord said, you need to rest. He said, you look tired. I was like, "Dang." He said, the Lord said, you need to rest. He said, so I'm going to say no to ministry. You cannot do ministry right now for the next 90 days. And I was relieved. I was relieved. Not to say that I didn't trust what my husband was saying. No, I did. I did. And I felt like I should rest. But when my pastor mentioned it, it was just confirmation on top of everything else. And that's another thing. When people come along and tell you things, it should be confirmation. It should be confirmation. And if they tell you something new, somebody else or something else will come along to confirm. And so I did feel in my spirit like the Lord was saying, just rest, just sit down, just sit. But I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what it meant. And so now my husband is like, listen, you're going to do nothing. You're not going to do the Philly Cake Lady Academy, the podcast. If you want to jump on and do this. And so that's what I'm doing now. No podcast right now because that is I ain't going to say a hustle, but you do have to line people up, get them together, go over what you want to talk about, come up with stuff that interests people. And so it was still me working. Then you got to edit. And I don't know how to edit, y'all. I tell my people, listen, when you get on here, like, hey, your thoughts, together because I don't know how to edit. So I'm going to just post. It's going to be raw. So the footage that y'all getting today ain't listen, unless my husband jump in here because this what he do for a living. But he's so busy, I ain't even expecting him to do it. So I am learning how to rest without guilt. So if this resonates with you, child, do the same thing. Rest without guilt. Rest without guilt. And don't feel like the world is passing you by because I was feeling like that. I was like, wait a minute, y'all. What y'all doing? Hold up. Wait a minute. Slow down. If I got to slow down, everybody else got to slow down. That's how it was. That's crazy, ain't it? It's crazy. Crazy how our mindset does that. And I don't even know why. And so I do want to go to therapy now because I want to dig deep. I want to dig deep and find out why do I think that way? What makes me feel that way? What makes me feel like unless I'm producing something, then I'm worthy, or I'm valuable. I know my goal in life is to be impactful. I want to be impactful. Like I want to help build the kingdom of God. I want to be impactful. And so when I learn things and I know things, oh, I'm off to the next person. What you need? How can I help you? How can I assist you discover what it is you're supposed to do on this earth? What's your God-given superpower? And how I can help you walk in it boldly because that's what it's about. Everybody got something in them. Listen, everybody. I don't care how old you are. I'm going on 51 next month. Is it next month? Yeah, February. Next month. Okay. It's still a lot inside of me, and I ain't dying until it all comes out. But my problem is I'm impatient. I want it all to come out today, every single but then again, I should not want that because then once your purpose is over and you're done on this earth, there's no need for you. Go on to glory. And I ain't quite ready. So let me slow myself down. And I'm saying that to you too. Slow down. Slow down. The world will have you thinking that you're supposed to be in this rat race, right? Just grinding, 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 hustling, hustling, hustling. Even if you're tired, just keep going. Nope, nope, nope. I'm out of it now, and I am accepting it more and more. Um, and my mind now is becoming more at ease and more at peace. I don't feel like, let me get this notebook and write down the next vision. Let me, I'm learning how to just like sit, and first off, allow myself to grieve. Allow myself to say, hey, girl, you did it. I was so into it, into building, building, building. I wouldn't take the time to look at the success that I was having, that I did have. You know, I don't even have to work hard now. People still call me. Celebrities still call me. So many politicians still call. I'm grateful, but I am just learning how to sit still with me without the applause, without fixing the problem, without the putting out fires all day long, constantly multitasking, and my sleep is becoming so much better because now when I'm sleeping, my mind isn't, like, ugh. There was a time when I first stopped, right? Even up to like last month, still, like every so often, this still happens, right? I wake up in the morning and be like, oh my God, what cake is due today? What I have? And I'm like, what day is it? What time? What day? And I'm like, oh wow, you ain't nothing to do. There is a sense of freedom in this for me. I do feel free and I'm happy about it. Saturday, I went to Hobby Lobby, child. Just push that cart around. Just looking at stuff, looking at flowers, looking at arts and crafts, looking at this, looking at cake stuff. I don't know why I was up there cake. I don't need another thing. Y'all see, I got duplicates of so much stuff. But the freedom that comes along with it is what I've been wanting, right? But it's years of my nervous system that's just being in overdrive. And so this is a shift for me, a big shift. It's a big shift for me, but I'm here. I'm here. And I don't have a resolution. I'm walking this thing out with y'all, okay? But I just know one thing. I am doing much better because for a moment, I wouldn't even get on camera. I ain't getting on camera. I ain't got nothing to say. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. Like, I'm sad, I'm happy, I'm confused, I'm my mind is clear. But every day, and the more I read my word, and the more I pray and sit before the Father, because now, child, I ain't got nothing but time. I ain't got nothing but time to draw closer. He said, if I draw nigh to him, he'll draw nigh to me. And I sense the presence of the Lord. And I'm happy. I'm happy. And I'm worthy. Regardless of me not producing anything, I am worthy. I am who I am. And I am made in the image and in the likeness of him. So, y'all, I will be back. If this resonates with you and you want to walk this journey out together, this is a lifestyle channel, y'all. I ain't even gonna get deep with stuff. Just come on, tell you what I'm going through, tell you my wins, my losses, because the ebbs and flows of life. Then subscribe, like, and share. All right. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for having tea with me. Love y'all. I'll be back.